We're back again, Culinary Crusaders. We're going to start this project off by showing you some of our prep, and this subject this month is grilling. So right now I've cut potatoes into, I don't know, is that an inch maybe thick, and then once they're done grilling, I'm going to take them into the house, let them cool down, take the peeling off, cut them into squares, and we're going to make a delicious potato salad that is a fresh lemon and olive oil base. So in a few minutes I'll just show you what the mise en place looks like, and then we'll move on to the next item that we're going to cook.
Hi guys, I'm back once again, an appearance by the mighty Hobart. We've got 2 1/4 pounds of chuck.
You know what, Bill? We never told them what we're making.
We'll tell them in just a minute.
Okay.
2 1/4 pounds of chuck, and 1 3/4 pounds of brisket, and I'm going to add some spices, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of salt. And we are making homemade hamburger.
And we got the meat from Susan up at Yamhill River, or I'm sorry, Susan at Belle Mare Farms.
And so, once we kickstart the old boy, so they were we had to, once again, like I said, kickstart the Hobart.
So one of the things that you want to do is you want to sort of equally blend the 2 different kinds of meat, and it's for fat content. Bill, over there is that plastic thing too. Okay, so this is how the meat, the grind, kind of shown. There we go. And Bill is sprinkling on, it's a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. And he's just going to use a spatula. We could have done it in the bowl. I got a little ahead of myself. Mix that up, and we're going to run it through again. It's a pretty coarse grind, opposite from what we did with the sausage.
Of course it is.
Oh, jeez. We're going to run it through again, and we'll be back. We'll be forming hamburgers and taking them out to the grill.
And I'd just like to point out that we're going to show that goddamn clown a thing or two. You know, Ronald McDonald. We have a marinade we're going to make. We have half a cup of dark rum, a half a cup of brown sugar. Looking at this, eyeballing this, we might have to double this recipe because this is a fairly large vessel. And I'm going to use a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Some people have concerns about cooking with alcohol, but alcohol burns off anything you're cooking at 172 degrees Fahrenheit. So the temperature of a grill always exceeds that at the surface. So you're just going to get the what is essentially the sugars of the rum and the brown sugar and the cinnamon, and the alcohol will evaporate. And we'll let these marinate, and then we grill them, and then we got a little something to go on them.
So we're ready to grill the burgers, and I just wanted to show you how beautiful that meat looks. And it came out, it looks and smells delicious. We like ours a little bit on the rare side. So I think we're going to cook about 5 minutes on one side, flip them over, and give them maybe another 2 minutes. Bill has cut up some zucchini, bell pepper, and onion, and he marinated that in Italian salad dressing, and that's going to be our vegetable side. And then, as I showed you before, we had done those potatoes. I chopped those up, put some scallions in the mix, and we did a lemon and olive oil dressing. So we'll be back once our burgers are done and show you how delicious they are.
Honey, explain the thumbprint in the top of the burger.
Well, you know, every time we watch a video on hamburgers or you see anybody, they talk about putting a little divot in it so that when it's cooking, it doesn't shrink. So it doesn't swell up. So you get kind of a smoky looking hamburger. So that's why we did that. We're going to close this here in a minute or two to give some more heat. We've got quite a bit of wind here. We're very lucky we've had this beautiful 75-degree weather, so we'll see you in a minute.
Have we started?
We have.
Okay. Hey, gang. You see me, my focus is on the food. I would like to start out by saying I did not mean to slight or offend anyone with my remark about the damn clown. Anyone associated with Ray Kroc and Associates has my apology, and anyone who grew up worshiping Ronald McDonald, I feel terrible. Actually, I don't, but I... Okay, we've got a homemade burger, sauteed, at least grilled, I guess, vegetables. And Jerry has come up with her lemon dressing potato salad, which is fantastic. And I know this is a bizarre summer, but in other summers, if you're going to a gathering or an outdoor barbecue type thing, you'll want to keep this in mind because it's a no mayo potato salad, and you don't have to concern yourself with it being in the sun and the mayo and the eggs and the last thing we need to do is start a new plague. She didn't laugh. Jerry didn't laugh, which means it wasn't that good. Okay. The unveiling, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. That's a nice looking burger. I did on my burger put mayo, despite that previous remark. Here we go. You'll want to try this at home. That's really good. That is a really good burger. I'm going to go next for my grilled marinated veg. Very good. And I don't know if you're zucchini fans, but it's a good thing. You can slice it thin and grill it. Put a little olive oil, salt, and pepper. It cooks up in a snap. Good, good, good. And the potato salad Jerry made had the little addition of a little bit of the grilled flavor. Oh, that's good. You should be here. Now, in the forefront of the picture before we sign off is, I don't know if you folks can remember, in between here and Salem or the Dallas turnoff, depending on where you're going, there was the Salt Creek cherries. Is it in the picture? Mm-hmm. And those are Salt Creek cherries. This is the second time we've gone back. They're really good, really sweet. And I can't keep my hands off them.
All right. Bye, Katie.
Bye, guys.
Jason. Okay, guys. It's the dessert segment.
Our dessert is very similar to yours, with the exception of me using a pineapple. And there's a marinade. So I'm going to cut the fresh pineapple in such a way that you don't eat the spikes. Okay. You cut off your top and your bottom. I'm sure you've either seen or done this. This is a recipe that we found some. Were we still in Arizona when we first discovered this?
Yeah, we weren't even
I was trying to
together.
I was trying to impress you then.
But it was my idea.
Well,
So
believe me, it's been many years since
Who was impressing who?
it's been many years since I ran out of things that would impress her. Okay. Boy, that smells good. There's a few of these little divots on here, but it's not gonna hurt you. So I'm gonna cut these into discs, I hope. Notice the cat-like reflexes. And then, and I'm sure you folks are the same, is when we do one of these projects, we manage to dirty every dish in the house. And somewhere I have a Cuisinart paring knife. And I'm going to cut the centers out of these, because there's a core that's a little bit difficult. You see? I'll be
There
back.
are all kinds of tools and devices for this, but why have a tool in your cupboard that does one thing?
We have a marinade we're going to make. We have half a cup of dark rum, a half a cup of brown sugar. Looking at this, eyeballing this, we might have to double this recipe because this is a fairly large vessel. And I'm going to use a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Some people have concerns about cooking with alcohol, but alcohol burns off anything you're cooking at 172 degrees Fahrenheit. So the temperature of a grill always exceeds that at the surface. So you're just going to get the what is essentially the sugars of the rum and the brown sugar and the cinnamon, and the alcohol will evaporate. And we'll let these marinate, and then we grill them, and then we got a little something to go on them. I'm back for the grand finale. I've grilled the pineapple slices that I had marinated in the rum and brown sugar and cinnamon. We took the slices out of the marinade. We took the marinade, put it in a saucepan, and to quote that famous American celebrity chef Emeril Lagasse, and I think you guys will like this. We reduced it down to a reduction. And on top of that, I put, on top of the pineapple, I put, we picked up some coconut pineapple ice cream and put the reduction on top of that. And I will now sample. Oh yes. Very tasty. The sweetness of the ice cream and I guess you would say perhaps tart for the pineapple and the reduction on top. It's just heaven in a bowl. See you guys. We'll join you next time.